Hello, my dear book lovers, my friends, how are you? So happy to have you. Please share the link and make a comment and give me hearts, okay? And I'm so very honored to be of a service to you. And, I'm going to read the Divine Love. You can see it clearly here. And it says underneath, I know it's a small, divine reveals how to receive divine love, abundance, wisdom, bliss, and beauty. So it's written by Dr. and the Master Xiu, Rulin Xiu. She's a quantum physicist from the Berkeley, and I'm going to read the back side. So to give you a little bit of a background of who she is and what this book is about. She says that, by the way, I am representing the harmonious relationships.net. So if you ever need it, and this book is also giving you keys for every three of my groups of my classes are giving you a little bit of an insight of how you can transform it. It's just a taste. So you would need to go on the website and ask. I have a blessing on the website and taste the pear. See if it's sweet. Then you can ask for more, but it's all collaboration. The healing and life transformation modality. Okay, so we will work together. It's just only by yourself or just only me. It doesn't work. If you want to have a peaceful relationship with your life, doesn't matter if it's a personal or at work, your family, it doesn't matter. And sometimes it's a physical, mental, emotional, it's related to that, or finances. You never know until we would discuss it. But I have three groups, the live events. Love, Peace, Harmony every Friday night, 7 to 7:30. Again on the live Facebook. Book Club is a Monday night, 7 to 8. And second and last Tuesday of every month is Power of Positive Information. And all of these are giving you more and more insights of deeper realization of how everything works. So I really encourage you to join and to go on my website and see if you are interested. Okay, I'm not selling you anything. Okay, I am not, because I am offering three of these services for free. Uh, I never ask for people, and I have already done it for many years, free of charge. All these meditations have always been from my heart to yours for free. Okay? It's my great honor that you are giving me the opportunity to serve you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, Samba. Love you for, oh, you are such a beautiful soul. I love you. I love you. And the hotel too. I love you, honey. I love you that you joined. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to read about Dr. and the Master Rulin Xiu from the back side. It's very small. co-founder of Soul Mind Body System and the Science Physics. This is the book that, no, the other one, the book is the one that I finished 2 weeks ago. And the co-author of monumental book, Soul, Mind, Body, Science System, Grand Unification Theory and the Practice with Dr. and Master Zhigang Shah. Rulin Xiu, PhD, works on the forefront of the breakthrough science that unifies science and spirituality at the fundamental level. As a quantum physicist and a string theory, Dr. Rulin Xiu received her doctorate degree from UC Berkeley in 1994. She has been working on grand unification theory for more than 30 years. Grand unification theory is to drive everything in the world from one mathematic formula. Master Rulin Xiu, PhD, is also disciple and the worldwide representative of Dr. and Master Zhigang Shah. She travels worldwide offering teaching, soul healing, blessing, and practices to help people have rapid transformation in health, relationship, finances, intelligence, happiness, and every aspect of life. So we are all doing all of this. Uh, okay, so I finished the last week. I finished on the page 39. I think it was chapter 3. And 39, starting page 39, the title is Uplift Your Awareness. You can elevate your awareness by being conscious of your own awareness. Do this now. Observe your own awareness. Being cognizant of your own awareness takes your awareness to a higher level. Notice that this elevated awareness is quite different from your initial awareness. It has more love and light. It, uh, it has more peace and the feeling of oneness. You can continue uplifting your awareness to higher levels. Watch your observation of your awareness. You can continue this process and then go to higher and the higher awareness. By the way, this is divine is telling her to this is all divine's you know advice that how people can reach me, how people can receive my unconditional love, to become aware. And I cannot go back because I have already read many things, but this is what the writing, it came from divine. Okay, it's not her through her conscious mind. Okay, where was I? Okay, when you uplift your awareness, you elevate your consciousness. You take your whole life to a higher level. You ascend closer to the source where everything is created. The higher in awareness you go, the higher truth you will obtain. The less resistance, judgment, ego, and attachment you will have. It's very, very profound. Well, it's divine is telling. Do the exercise of uplifting your awareness as much as you can. It will raise your awareness and your existence to a higher level. Okay, the next title is Expand Your Awareness. Now, be aware of everything around you, the birds singing, your cat sleeping, the light shining, the plants and trees waving, the little sound from your refrigerator humming, the chairs, tables, other people's speaking, activities. Be present with everything around you. Stay in that mindfulness of all. How do you feel? The more you can be aware of everything, the more you can be in oneness with all. Without awareness, oneness cannot be realized. Now imagine you are traveling around the world. You are meeting many different kinds of people. You are seeing a lot of beautiful scenery. You are eating many kinds of delicious food. You are experiencing many different cultures and traditions. Now you start to let go of more resistance. Next, realize you travel to a space, seeing the blue sphere, the, the Mother Earth from the vast, unlimited space. Notice at this moment that your consciousness becomes more expansive. The usual resistance, judgment, ego, and attachment are gone. Finally, uh, envision you are as large as the whole universe. You are expanding with the whole universe. What is your perception now? Do you still have any resistance, judgment, ego, and attachment? Write down your current awareness now. Do this awareness expansion exercise every day. It will help you release your resistance, judgment, ego, and attachment. It will expand your awareness. Continue to be more alert, more alive, more present, more attentive, more mindful, and more cognized. Continue to deepen, uplift, and expand your awareness. This should be your lifelong journey. There is no limit to how deep, how elevated, and how expansive your awareness can go. Your eternal life journey is, in fact, a journey of deepening, elevating, and expanding your awareness for my love. The other title is Release Selfishness. This is what Divine says in quote. Only when you let go of selfishness, you will allow yourself to reach me, the oneness. Divine says. There is no evil, there is only selfishness. Selfishness causes what is called evil. Selfishness limits you. When you are selfish, you bind yourself. When you are unselfish, you become infinite. You are the whole cosmos. Selfishness separates you from me, which is divine. When you are unselfish, you are in union with me. Only when you can let go of your selfishness can you allow yourself to reach me, the oneness. The other title is a Releasing Selfishness Exercise. Be aware of feelings, thoughts, and needs of others, such as people, plants, animals, and lands. Think about how and what you can do to help them. Conduct actions to help them without thinking about how it can benefit you. Do this as much as you can until all your thoughts and all your actions are for the benefits of all beings. Another title is Forgiveness. Forgive yourself and others. Again, in quotation, do regular forgiveness practice until you reach the state of complete inner peace and inner joy. This practice is crucial for your liberation from your blockages from my love, Divine says. The reason that you cannot feel my love is due to the selfish actions and mistakes you have made in the past. Is because your past action has harmed yourself and others. Your past unconscious action is your karma. Your karma determines your current state. Feel deeply sorry for your past mistakes. Sincerely apologize for your past mistakes. Attune for your past mistakes. You will free yourself from the prison of past karma. You will be free to receive and live in my love. Forgive yourself and others unconditionally. Forgive everything and everyone. This will help remove the blockages that separate us. Whenever you feel uneasy, feel anger, feel irritated, feel lacking, feel afraid or fearful, feel worried and anxious, feel sad, feel depressed or unhappy. Whenever you feel anything other than love, please know that this is caused by your past actions that have harmed others and yourself. To remove this obstacle to my love, you need to forgive yourself and others unconditionally. You need to be willing to attune for your mistakes by serving others, humanity, and all universes. My beloved sons and daughters, I forgive you all unconditionally for any and all the mistakes that you and others have conducted. Forgive yourself and others unconditionally now. This is the practice, forgiveness practice. Spend time to feel deeply sorry and apologize sincerely for all the mistakes that you have done in the past. Ask humbly for forgiveness. Offer to atone for any past mistakes by serving others. To remove your blockages is essential to ask for forgiveness. It's crucial to have the intention and the action of atonement. Do regular forgiveness practice until you reach the state of complete inner peace and inner joy. This practice is crucial for your liberation from your blockages for my love. Now this part is Ruling's comments. The title is Master Sha's Forgiveness Practice. My beloved spiritual teacher, Master Zhigang Sha, teaches us to do daily forgiveness practice to remove blockages within our soul, heart, mind, and body. It is a simple yet powerful practice. You will start to notice great transformation in every aspect of your life when you start to do this practice. Master Sha forgiveness practice applies the four power techniques. First, body power. Place left palm over your sternum and the message center, heart chakra, and the right hand in uh, traditional prayer position with fingers pointing upward. This prayer position is a special signal and connection with divine, like this. Mind power. Uh, Visualize golden or rainbow light from the divine shining among you and all the souls that you and your ancestors have hurt or harmed in all lifetimes. Third is a soul power. Say the following invocation. Dear all the souls harmed by any of mistakes I have made in this life and my previous lifetimes. Dear all souls harmed by any of the mistakes my ancestors have made in this lifetime and all previous lifetimes, including human beings, animals, the environment, and Mother Earth. I love you. I sincerely apologize to all the souls that we have harmed. Please forgive my ancestors and me. In order to receive your forgiveness, I will serve. I will serve humanity. I will serve animals. I will serve society. I will serve Mother Earth in order to receive forgiveness. Thank you for your forgiveness. All the people and all the souls who have harmed me in past lives and in this lifetime, I forgive you totally. I am honored to offer you my forgiveness. Thank you. Sound power. Number 4 is a sound power. Chant or sing divine soul song of love, peace, harmony. Divine has given Master Sha the divine soul song of love, peace, harmony to help humanity release the past bad karma and blockages for a divine love. When you chant love, peace, harmony, divine soul song, you are receiving others, humanity, Mother Earth, and all universes. Oh, you are serving others, humanity, Mother Earth, I thought that this doesn't have a verb, but it has. Serving others, humanity, Mother Earth, and all universes. It is a powerful way to serve. Chant this divine soul song as much as possible. It can help remove a lot of your soul, mind, body blockages. It can heal and transform every aspect of your life. Uh, I would sing it now. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Do this forgiveness practice until you are in a complete peace and love for all. This practice will help you reach divine love quicker. Thank you, Master Shah. Thank you, Divine, for teaching us these powerful techniques to help us remove our blockages for divine love. You can listen and to download Divine Soul Song of Love, Peace, Harmony at the website Love, Peace, Harmony Movement .org, or just lovepeaceharmony.org. This is a very powerful, extremely powerful forgiveness practice. And, we can truly, truly see the positive result in our daily life. As soon as something, like today, I was kind of mad at someone and I was upset, and the anger is burns a virtue so quickly. So I immediately asked for forgiveness. I said, please, please, I'm deeply apologizing for my anger. So it would not go to my records of karmic records, because then I would have that person, I have to pay her uh, because my anger was toward her, not by words, not that I said anything negative, but my tone was loud. So I felt it. When you are in balance, you know it immediately. So I deeply apologize to that soul and to Divine for forgiveness. Please forgive me. So I'm telling you that it works. It really works. Okay, and gratitude. And this is the Divine, going back to Divine, telling us. And this code is from Divine. If there is anything you cannot be grateful, you have not learned the gift in, in that experience. Try harder until you find the gift in it and be whole, wholeheartedly grateful for it. Divine says, everything and every moment is my love and the gift for you. Even when sometimes the gift appears as a challenge or even a painful lesson, be grateful for it. Remember, when you feel the most pain, the most challenge, and the most fear, these are the times you need to be most grateful. It is the urgent time when I, your loving parent, cannot bear to see you live a life well below your magnificence. I have to do something to wake you up to your truth. The purpose of the experience is to waken and open your heart, your soul, heart, mind, and body for my love. Be grateful to the challenges, difficulties, enemies, sickness, and the other irritation in your life. They are your teachers coming to your life to teach you some important lessons. The sooner you learn from them, the sooner you can enjoy my love. Being grateful will help you bring down the blockages that you put up to separate you from me. If there is anything you cannot be grateful for, you are not learning the gift in that experience. Try harder until you find the gift in it and be wholeheartedly grateful for it. When you do, the challenges will go away quickly. Gratitude exercise. I'm sorry. Practice being grateful for everything as often as possible until it becomes your habit. When you have challenges in your life, do a longer gratitude practice. It will help you go through your challenges quicker. You can combine the forgiveness exercise, gratitude exercise, and the other exercises as one practice. That's another title, Humble Yourself. The divine says, the only barrier between you and me is your ego, attachment, judgment, negativity, mindset, belief systems, and attitude. The best way to surpass these barriers is by humbling yourself. The humble people are the wise people. The humble people are the blessed people. The more humble you are, the more you can receive from me. In fact, the only way for you to receive from me is to humble yourself. When you are proud, your cup is full. My love, gifts, blessing cannot come to you. When you are humble, you allow yourself to receive my love offering to you. The more humble you are, the more you can receive. The more humble you are, the more powerful you are. The more humble you are, the wiser you are. The more humble you are, the more abundant you are. The more humble you are, the more beautiful you are. The more humble you are, the more loving you are. The only barrier between you and me is your ego, attachment, judgment, negativity, mindset, beliefs, system, and attitude. The best way to surpass these barriers is by humbling yourself. I guess that was repeated here. Okay. I suggest you practice being humble until it becomes natural for you. Rulin's experience. My beloved spiritual teacher, Master Sha, teaches people to bow down to receive. I find it a powerful lesson and tool to remove my ego blockage to receive divine love. One day, when I was meditating in front of Master Sha's Lingam calligraphy, soul light calligraphy, I heard Divine ask me to bow down. I bowed down immediately. As soon as I bowed down, I felt Divine's light shine so brilliantly upon me. I was blessed beyond words, bathed in Divine's love, light, and blessings. I stayed in the bow down position for hours, not wanting to get up. Now bow down to receive from Divine has become my favorite things to do. Every morning when I wake up, I cannot wait to bow down to Divine. When I do, I don't want to get up. I also learned from Divine that I can bow down to Divine even when I'm walking, playing, studying, and sleeping. It has become a habit I cherish and value. Humbling myself and bowing down to receive from Divine has given me some of the most important, powerful experience I have ever had. What I had received from these experiences is beyond words and beyond my comprehension. I recommend everyone to do this exercise until being humble has become a deeply ingrained habit for you. It's truly the greatest blessing and honor to be humble so we can receive from Divine. Another title is Honor and Respect. Honor and respect everything and everyone and every moment. Everything and every moment are divine. When you honor and respect everything, everyone, and every moment as a sacred and a divine, you are receiving my loving gift for you. Love yourself first and foremost. You are my loving gift to the whole cosmos. You are the treasure you need to treasure the most. Without honoring and respecting yourself, you cannot honor and respect others. If you have an enemy or have any challenges, you need to especially honor and respect your enemy and challenges. They are your teachers coming to your life to teach you, and they help you elevate to your higher self, divine self. Honoring and respecting your enemy and challenges will also help you go through your challenges quicker. Honor and respect exercise. Practice honor and respect everything, especially yourself, until it becomes your habit. Another title is A Faith and Trust. Have faith and trust in my love. My beloved child, have faith and trust in my love. Know that you are well taken care of. My love would sustain you, heal you, save you, cherish you, prolong you, and uplift you. To receive my love and the loving gifts, you need to have trust and faith. The more trust and faith you have in my love, the more you can receive my love. Deepen, expand, and uplift your trust and faith in my love. There is no time, there is no limit to how much I want to give to you. There is no limit to how much you can receive from me. There is no limit to how much you can have trust and faith in me. The more you can trust and have faith, the more magical and miraculous your life will be. Exercise to develop trust and faith in my love. Column. Contemplate on the area that you have benefited from trusting and having faith. Think about the areas that you have stress and anxiety about. Replace your stress and anxiety with trust and faith. Make the practice of having trust and faith in my love, uh, in my love, your ongoing practice. Keep deepening, expanding, uplifting your trust and faith in me. Rulin's uh, hitchhiking trip. Divine arranged my journey much better than anyone could, as the ruling says. I was inspired to make my first hitchhiking trip by myself in Kauai, where I have never been before. I know the purpose of this trip, like everything else in my life, in our life, was to learn, to enjoy, and to have trust in divine love. I have never hitch, um, uh, uh, mm, hitchhiked before. Uh, I didn't really know how. After getting off the plane, I waited by the platform of the airport to be picked up. After 15 minutes waiting, I realized maybe hitchhiking at the platform of the airport is not easy way to get the ride. I asked a woman standing next to me whether I should walk out of the airport to find the ride. The woman looked at me and asked where I wanted to go. I said that I would like to go to the beach. Any beach would work. The woman said she was waiting for her girlfriend to pick her up and they could give me a ride. I was very happy. I got my first ride. The woman's friend arrived shortly. She is a big, solid Hawaiian woman. She reminded me of the mother everyone wants to be around, full of love and care for everyone. When she was driving, she talked about the interesting things happening in the local Hawaiian community. I felt very drawn to her, like a child naturally drawn to the mother. She said that if they were going to have a she said that they were going to have brunch. I immediately said that I would love to go with them and that they could drop me off at the beach afterward. They had a beautiful brunch at the simple local Hawaiian restaurant. It was one of those comfortable basic restaurants popular to local Hawaiians. It's so much fun listening to Hawaiian stories and happenings from the great Hawaiian mother, eating Hawaiian food at a place like this. This was an experience I have never had before. I felt so natural and comfortable. I felt so blessed and grateful for the opportunity to spend time with the great Hawaiian mother. I paid for the brunch. It turned out to be the only money I spent for the whole trip, except for the airfare. Later, I realized this is symbolic that when we show respect and to honor others and land, we will be well taken care of by other people and the land. Before they dropped me off at the beautiful white sand beach, the great Hawaiian mother gave me her phone number in case I needed her help. The beach seemed to stretch to infinity. I could not see the end of it. It's interesting that there was no one around. It seems that the beach was prepared for me alone. After swimming in the blue water, I lay on the beach, bathing in the love of sun, soaking enough love and energy. I started to walk along the beach. Later, I jumped into another ride and was dropped off at another beach. This beach was full of people. Families gathered around, eating and talking. Children were running around and playing with each other in the water. There was not much empty space to even sit. I dipped into water, had another quick swim, and then sat around a family, asking them where I was, and what I should do. They told me that there were caves and the waterfalls around. They also offered me some goodies to eat and they gave me a bottle of water. The cave were only a short distance away. There was water in the cave. A few people were around the cave. They jumped into water and swam and deep into the cave. I followed their lead, swimming under the water, and we were able to go from one cave to another. Suddenly, we were inside this small enclosed cave full of blue light. It was one of the deepest and the most beautiful experiences I have I have ever had. I felt I was in Mother Earth's womb, being loved and treasured by her. Later, I took a longer hike and visited the waterfall they told me about. The waterfall is by the ocean. A little boy, the waterfall is by the ocean, a little bay. I'm sorry, I said boy. The scenery could not be prettier. It's such a perfect setting with hill, a waterfall, meadow, and ocean all in one beautiful picture. Talking with the guy who was hiking there, I realized I was on one of the most I, I was on one of the most beautiful and challenging hiking trail on Mother Earth, Kalahu Hiking Trail. Somehow I had heard of this trail before. It was one of the trails that I have always wanted to hike at. The trail is more than 10 miles long each way. I had just hiked about 2 or 3 miles. There were still more to go. I felt a strong desire to continue the, the hike, but hesitated since I had brought no flashlight, no sleeping bags, bag or tent. All I had was the one small bottle of water the family had given me and a small bag of trail mix my friend put into my small backpack before I left home. What should I do? Continue hiking? Very tempting, but it was already 4 in the afternoon. I was not prepared for the overnight hiking trip. Against all reasoning, I decided to continue my hike on, on the Kalalau Trail. I walked fast, hoping to find a comfortable place to sleep before dark. It was getting darker and darker before it became so dark that I could not walk. I saw a campfire right in front of me. I It turned out to be a group of hunters who had just finished cooking the goat they hunted that day. They were ready to have their goat stewed supper. What a perfect timing! Their hospitality was really heart touching. I was treated like a princess. They felt they had rescued me. In quotation, well, they have rescued a lot of people in our many hunting trips. You are the worst. You did not prepare for your trip at all, unquote. The goat stew they made was one of the most delicious meals I have ever had. It felt heavenly, talking stories uh, over the fire eating goat stew. When it was time to go to bed, they set up a simple bed for me inside an open pavilion. The next morning, I got up, took a bath at the stream in the jungle, and then had a nice breakfast with the hunters. We exchanged phone numbers and the addresses, and they said goodbye to each other, and then we went on our separate journey. By the noontime, I reached the end of Kalalau Trail, which is one of the most powerful and inspiring place I have ever uh, been to. The place inspires and awakens some deep, powerful spiritual feeling within you. It's like a cathedral, but much more powerful than any cathedral. I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but you know what I'm talking about. I have ever been to cathedral, cathedral, cathedral. Only when you have been there can you know how magnificent it is. I knelt down on the beach and worshipped the place immediately when I arrived. I didn't know how long I had knelt down. When I finally came up, I saw a handsome young man walking toward me with two fish in his left hand. He kindly invited me to have lunch with him. He's going to cook these fish on an open fire. The fresh fish cooked on open fire is one of the most delicious fish I have ever had. When we were talking and finishing up our lunch, a group of people walked by. We said aloha to them. It turned out that they were taking a hike into the valley. They said that that and there were beautiful waterfalls in the valley. They asked me to go with them. The young man enthusiastically confirmed how beautiful the valley was and encouraged me to go. I joined the group and they walked toward the valley. The trail was full of beautiful flowers. The best part was that on the trail there was there were a lot of beautiful red and orange mangoes. Our hiking was constantly interrupted by pleasant mango picking and eating breaks. I don't remember how many mangoes I have eaten that afternoon. There was a lot. We managed to reach the waterfall even with our frequent mango break. I felt so refreshing to jump into the pool of green water. It felt so good to have the water wash away the mango all over our faces and hands and then eat more mango by waterfall. We played like kids splashing water on each other, jumping and diving into water, having the waterfall pour massive amount of water over our head. When we got back to beach, it was getting dark. The group started to prepare for dinner. It was so cool to see that each person was making something delicious. I had nothing to make, so I walked around giving people moral support. When all the food was brought together for dinner, we ended up having a huge banquet. The banquet on the beach with a group of interesting people was another one of those heavenly experiences I have never forget. After the meal, we started to play music. I was inspired to sing some Chinese folk uh, songs, seeing people enjoying my Chinese songs. I felt encouraged to sing a song from Chinese opera. There was a very beautiful guy in the group. Uh, call it, everything about his appearance was uh, meticulous. Meticulous. He said that his previous job was to organize large concerts for big stars. Of all the concerts that he had ever been to, he said that this was the concert he enjoyed and would love to be in it the most. That remark left an impression on me. I agreed with him at this heavenly beach temple. Somehow we all felt intoxicated by what was present at the moment. That night, people set up my bed on the beach with warm blankets. We fell to sleep when our fire started to dim away. Next morning, after eating breakfast, I headed back. It was on my way back I had a near death experience. Let me see how much more I need to. Well, it's about one, two and a half. Somebody, if you agree, I would read it because it's petty if we leave it alone. Okay, I enjoyed the beautiful scenery tremendously while walking back. At some point, I walked off the trail without knowing. Next thing I knew, I was slipping down a sandy, almost vertical cliff, thousands of feet high. My body slipped down fast. I suddenly realized the danger of the situation. I could fall down, head or bodily injured. Divine gentle, soft voice came to me. Be calm. You are not going to die. Divine's voice calmed me down. The panic and the fear left me without trace. Even with my body sliding down the cliff, I became clear and aware of everything. I dug my hand and feet deeply into the sand. I found my sliding slowed down. I stuck both my hand and feet into sand more firmly and deeply. The falling down finally stopped. Wow, what an escape! I held my hands and feet tightly into the sand, looking down the cliff. I could not see the bottom of it. Looking up, I was quite a long way away from the trail. At that moment, I realized that Divine was teaching me a big lesson. While we enjoyed heaven created by Divine, we need to be deeply and firmly grounded on earth. Somehow I got back to the trail. Very soon I was back to the road, successfully finished my uh, Kalau hiking trip. An older man picked me up and drove me directly to the airport. He said that I reminded him of his daughter. I had the same feeling that Divine sent me a father to drive me to the airport. Thus concluded my beautiful adventure in Kauai. I enjoy telling people about my Kauai trip. It's not only the best trip I have ever had, more importantly, it taught me about trusting in divine love. Divine arranged my journey much better than anyone could. It also demonstrated to me that the more we can live in trust of divine love, the more magical and beautiful, abundant and enjoyable our life journey will be. There is no limit to divine's magic, beauty, abundance, and bliss. Deepening, uplifting, and expanding our trust in divine love is to deepen, uplift, and expand us and our life to a higher level. I have very similar experience, but on the horseback riding when I was very young. Well, that was some teaching, and I would love your comments, Samba. If you like to make a comment, I would love to hear what you think about these pages that I read. It would be so nice. But yeah, someone a few days ago told me that I'm giving everything to people without asking anything back. And it's not that I want anything I don't need, I don't want it, but I was guided to do this uh, book reading and the Love, Peace, Harmony chanting group, and the power of soul healing. So power of positive information, which I had been doing it for years and years. And then many years I was lecturing at the places with many attendants. I never thought about making money out of it, and I still don't. And but whenever divine wants me to do something, I will do it. And I'm so very grateful for you being here and be with me, Samba, especially you, Samba, which means a lot. With the Hoti, I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm very grateful for both of you that you are coming and you are watching this. And just a reminder for the next Friday, Love, Peace, Harmony, 7 to 7:30. Love you, love you, love you. Love you with all my heart and soul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see what you wrote. That near-death experience will keep us on the edge of our seats. True. I enjoy being read to. You are like a loving mother talking us in with the bedtime story. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that. I love that. Perhaps, sometimes I could share my, you know, not only once, but quite a few times, near death experiences. Very quiet. And I know that divine loves me very much. And I am in love with divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Good night.